Ain't that a pretty truck? Man, that thing's stretched out. Look at that thing. What's going on, y'all? Just got done cleaning out the inside of my truck, or washing the inside of it. You can see kind of what I got done here. A little bit of spray I used. Well, good Sunday morning, everybody. Oh man. Oh, just had a blowout. Yeah, it's just a nice day, nice Sunday morning. Just got done listening to my pastor on YouTube. It's a pretty day. A little cool, but I mean, still pretty. It could be a lot worse. I know down at the house, which I'll be at, in 2 to 3 days. Can't wait. It's allergy season big time down there. It's like a yellow cloud down there with all the pollen. I'm glad I'm not a part of that. That's like this time of the year, you can't hardly wash your car down there because it's just, you come out the next morning and it's yellow. It's got yellow dust all over it from the pollen. That's just the way of life, the way it is down in that part of the country. It's still a little chilly up here. Yep, it just is what it is. What's going on, y'all? Well, looks like I got the day off too. Today's Sunday. I looked up maybe going to a museum or going somewhere, taking y'all along. There really ain't much. I'm near Fort Smith, Arkansas. There ain't much here. I mean, there's a couple of art museums and a couple of historic. There's like a cemetery and a couple things like that. Nothing spectacular. A little chilly out here today. This is what it is. I thought about maybe just being that I ain't really been doing any driving here lately. I figured I would, and I ain't really getting no views either, but that's beside the point. I figured I would, maybe go on a little journey around town and just check the sights out, maybe look around. I know there's a skate park down there. I don't know if I can, because I don't have a skateboard. I don't have no rollerblades, so I don't even have a scooter. It'd be kind of cool to watch them guys or girls or whoever down there doing some skateboarding. I don't know. I may go grab me a bite to eat here. I'm gonna be home in the next couple of days So I'm not really interested in cooking in the truck or anything like that. I'm just kind of eating out right now. Yeah, that's really what I got back here Thursday night, and I dropped the load off here at the yard Thursday night around 8 o'clock. Friday afternoon, I'm thankful I was able to get my clothes washed, and I got me a shower and cleaned up and all that good stuff. But I took a load from Fort Smith to Little Rock, and from Little Rock basically back. I mean, I had a little bit of a detour down to a little town south of Russellville, about 250, 260 miles, something like that. You know, that's all I've done since Thursday night. It's Sunday morning. So they had me a load yesterday. All this sitting I've been doing for the last few weeks, now they want to run me. They had me a load going to Pennsylvania yesterday, and I just like, I told them any other week, I'd jump all over it. I'm not crazy about going to Pennsylvania, but, you know, if that's where y'all want to send me, then, you know, but if they're going to start, well, that's a whole other subject. But I'm just trying to keep everything away from that right now. I'm looking forward to being home in a couple days. But I just, I don't know what the day's going to hold. I'll probably just film a little bit here and there throughout the day and just kind of see what happens. There really ain't much to do here. I mean, there's a cemetery. I don't think they want me taking this bobtail in the cemetery. A couple art museums. I don't think these those artists are going to be real happy about me parking this big truck in their driveway. They're a little bit eccentric, to say the least. I like art as much as anybody. You know, I really kind of wanted to get into photography, but that's a whole nother subject too. But I don't think they would be very happy with parking this truck in the driveway, which is fine, you know. I'm gonna go get me something to eat here in a little bit. But that's where I'm at right now. I think I'll just see what happens today, and I'll just make this a journey of the day for Sunday. I just got done listening to my pastor at home on YouTube, and it's a pretty good sermon. If you don't have a church family, try to find you one. If you're on the road, I tell you a good place you can start. Dr. Tony Evans. He's down in Dallas, Texas. If you want a clear, straightforward word from the Lord, that's a good place to start right there. His daughter, Priscilla Shower, good too. So anyway, I guess I'll just film today's journey, and we'll go from there. Y'all have a good day. We'll talk to y'all later. Hope y'all having a good Saturday or a good Sunday. We'll talk to y'all later. Well, we just got done eating. I actually had somebody, first time, I think it's probably about the first time in all the years I've ever driven, 20-something years, that somebody thanked me for what I do. And that made me feel pretty good. That did. Looks like I'm gonna be doing a bunch of local work today. They sent me, gonna be doing a bunch of dropping and hooking, looks like, which is fine. It'll give me something to do for today. Yeah, I don't come here to Western Sizzling. I can pig out once a week. We finna do a bunch of trailer drops and hooks. Apparently, they need some local work done. It's all good. I guess they want to see how many I can do. They're local guys, probably slow, so they want to get as many done as they can. So we're gonna get on that and get going. That did make me feel pretty good. That's the first time I've ever had anybody do that. Thank me for what I do. Man, it caught me off guard. So, it turned out to be a real pretty day. It's not a cloud in the sky. It's warmed up real nice. It's just a beautiful day. We'll talk to y'all later as we get this stuff done today. Talk to y'all later. Well, we got two done. I had to go to the place there down there around Fort Smith and pick the trailer up. They had two drop yards. It took me a minute to find. I had to go to one. I had to go to one drop yard, and they're both not relatively close to the plant. And had to go to one. Looked all over the place for that trailer, couldn't find anything. So I had to go way back up, backtrack, go all the way up to the other one, and that's where they all were. So I got in there, got hooked up pretty fast, and got on back up here. But it's 5:30 now. They close at 6, so it's an hour down there, an hour back. They must have had a couple other drivers bring a couple of trailers up here, because two of the trailers he wanted me to bring up here, they're up here. So I don't know what happened, because the paperwork. You know what? I know what they did. They brought the. Well, I tell you, man, they brought the trailers up here without bringing the paperwork. Wow. No wonder there was one or two short down there. The paperwork's all down there. Wow. Anyway, I'll see y'all when we get back to y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. What's going on, y'all? I'm back here at the yard. See them big old bright lights? Yeah. I guess I have become a local driver here. A dispatcher called me yesterday. We had a long discussion. I just talked to a friend of mine. Get off these lights. There we go. Just talked to a friend of mine, and I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of in a dilemma. He called me yesterday, dispatcher, and we had this long discussion, and on one hand they're saying there's not any freight, but yet they're growing the fleet. Okay, if you ain't got enough freight to run the trucks we got now, how y'all growing the fleet? I have a job that they're just waiting for me. I mean, I'm approved. Everything's good to go. They're just waiting on me to give them my start date. My thing is, I already have my benefits here, and if they could run me, the key word there is if they would get me back to where I could run just even close to where I ran before. I'm not expecting them to run me 4,000 miles a week, but if you could run me, I think what they're trying to do is get me conditioned to run less miles. What they're trying to do. But I need to run a certain amount. I need to run a certain amount to justify me being out here. And this running local ain't working for me. I don't live here. And if I'm going to be a local driver, then I can go home and be a local driver. That's kind of the way I look at it. That's kind of the way today it kind of ended. I mean, I moved some trailers back and forth from down here around Fort Smith up there around Springdale and Fayetteville and all that. I just back and forth, They didn't ever tell me anything about how I was gonna get paid or they didn't say anything. We just need these trailers moved. They never told me how much I was gonna get. Nothing. It's not in the system. So. I'm gonna be home within the next couple of days. I'm assuming tomorrow they're gonna get me a load going to Georgia, or at least going towards Georgia. If nothing else, going to Alabama, and then I can unload in Alabama and then maybe head on to the house from there. I wouldn't mind getting a load going back to that Walmart in Opelika and it delivered sometime Tuesday, and I can just go home then. That'd work perfect. That'd work fine for me. But I don't know how they're gonna work. I know they always get funny. They always get funny when they get ready to go home. And it's like the other day. They tried to send me. I've been sitting for the last 2-3 weeks. All I've been doing is sitting on the weekends. Now the week I'm getting ready to go home. Now they want to send me to Pennsylvania, and I just told them, no, man. Any other time I might do it, but don't be getting stupid the week I need to be home. That's just not gonna work. I told them, with or without your help, I'm gonna be home by Wednesday, with or without your help. We had a long discussion, and I'm not playing. I'm gonna be honest about this truck too. The truck itself is okay. It's that stupid dashboard. I don't like it at all. The Bluetooth half works. It don't, like, whenever in my car at home, it's synced up to the car, and when I get in the car, it automatically syncs up and it's good to go. I don't even have to worry about it. This thing right here, Now it's brand new, got this iPad dashboard and the whole deal. Sometimes it'll sync up and all of a sudden it'll just unsync itself, and I can, it'll show that it's synced up as far as the phone is synced up, but you can't hear. Like if I'm trying to play my music through there, you can't hear nothing. If I'm trying to play something off of YouTube, you can't hear nothing. You can't hear it. But I got to turn the thing off. I mean, it's crazy. Brand new truck, and they're going to Kenworth. We got the last batch of Freightliners. I wished they'd have waited about another month and gave me the new truck. Them new trucks, them Kenworth look good. They're white, where these are gray. And if I stay here, it'll be a year or two, at least a couple years. And the transmission, this thing at 70, when this thing hits 72 miles an hour, it goes to shaking. And I just don't like it. I mean, it's truly a freight shaker. Truly. Those new Kenworths, I mean, they're sharp, man. They're white. The fairing that goes alongside of them are black. They got that green writing on it, man. I mean, they're sharp looking, man. They're sharp. They got the fairing that goes across the top. Got the big chrome front bumper on it. They got the chrome lug nut. I guess it's a good looking truck. It's got that X15 in it. I mean, the X15 Cummins engine. I mean, it's good. That's a good truck. I wish I could have got one of those versus this thing here. But like I said, my other truck was a good run. That thing was smooth running, and it didn't shake like this thing does. I don't know if it's something in the drive shaft or something in the transmission or something. When it hits 72 miles an hour, it just goes to shaking. But once it gets above 72, then it evens out. But it's right there going above and below. But anyway, you know, I'll be home in the next couple of days, and I got some decisions to make. We had that long discussion yesterday, you know, and they, you know, some of the things he said made sense and some of it didn't make any sense. You know, I think they just trying to buy some time. They got this, what do you call it, a cold store. They're getting ready to open up in a month. And, I mean, it's just, like I said, it ain't, some of it makes sense and some of it don't make sense. Like I said, you're saying y'all are trying to expand the fleet, but you can't, but you don't have the freight to run the trucks you got now. So how are you trying to expand the fleet? That don't make sense. Unless you're trying to run everybody 2,000 miles a week. And if those are the types of drivers y'all want, then I know exactly what I'm going to do. I can go home and do that and make more than what I'd make here doing that. So I'd make a lot more. But anyway, I hope y'all have a good day. It's been a pretty, man, I just moved a couple trailers. Wasn't no big deal. I was sitting there eating when he texted me, and it was about 1:30 when he sent me the text, and it was around 1, about around 12:30, 1 o'clock when he sent it to me and said, hey, you know, we can move your trailers. The other guy, I guess I know they had at least one. I don't know if they had one or two. I know I saw one, but I only saw him move one trailer. They may have had somebody else, but the thing is, he didn't bring the paperwork with him. So, I tell you, man, he truly just moved the trailer. So, anyway, I'm fixing to go to bed. It's a full moon. Is that a full moon? Yep, it's a full moon tonight. I'm gonna get up tomorrow morning and we'll see what happens. Hopefully they're gonna get me a load going home, or that Opelika would be perfect for me. They got me unloaded pretty fast in there last time, and I could just go ahead. I just deadheaded home from there. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, and I'll let y'all know. Appreciate y'all, and y'all have a good Hope y'all had a good Sunday. Hope you have a good Monday. Probably be Monday when y'all see this. The ones that do see it. The 10 of y'all, or 20 or 30 after a week. Oh, man, I tell you. Gotta love it. Y'all have a good night. We'll talk to y'all later. It'll be good. Be safe.